Yeah, there's the Whitakers. Oh, I remember. It really upset me.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
They got a dog.
They don't look great.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
That guy just barks at the dog.
See, don't inbreed.
Well, no, I don't think that there's...
Don't inbreed.
Yeah. Is that your message?
This is the message. Don't inbreed. Do not bang your siblings or cousins or anybody in your family.
Wait, cousins are inbreeding too?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
So satisfying.
Another week, another satisfying time.
Yeah.
Satisfying podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what the podcast name is.
Yeah. But did you see, okay, first of all, I would like to acknowledge before we go any further that I am, if you're watching on YouTube, you can probably even hear it.
Oh, a little congested?
No, I'm not congested.
I don't know. I didn't know what you're...
No, it sounds perfectly fine, I thought.
I think you sound fine too, but that's it. I didn't know why.
Not sounding too good, huh? No? Do I sound okay?
Okay, what do you
I was just going to say, I know I'm wearing the same thing that I wore last week.
Not congested.
No, I've just
wearing a repeat outfit. Don't you know you can't do that?
You can't do a repeat outfit?
Come on, man.
My merch game too strong.
You can't be seen in the same repertoire as last week. That's not good.
Although repertoire is not what that means.
The same, what is repertoire?
Repertoire is like your skill set almost.
Okay. You can't be seen in the same...
Even maybe your vocabulary could be a repertoire, but really your skill set.
Okay, anyways, you can't be seen in the same shit again.
Well,
does that work?
Not for dudes, though. I mean, that's the real... People will not call out... Like, when I started doing weekly WWE TV in February of this year, we were still wearing suits. I wore a suit, I want to say, until October-ish.
Okay.
I bought 3 suits.
Well, I mean, I feel like...
And nobody ever went, oh, you're wearing the same suit, but poor Megan over there.
Yeah, I had to wear...
She's got to have 150 outfits.
Well, the thing is, like, if you watch, I don't know, like, when you're watching the NFL and there's a bunch of those guys, and then, like, the analysis guys, and they're all talking. They literally have the most insane outfits, like loud ass shirts and ties and things, and that you would know if they reused it.
Yeah, that's true.
If they wore that repertoire again, that's not the word.
Isn't that your repertoire from last week?
Your getup? I don't fucking know.
Your getup works.
Your getup, sorry.
That's true. If you dress to impress,
right,
you can't continuously impress with the same
thing.
But if you live your life in hoodies and stuff like that, you can get away with a lot.
Yep.
A lot.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was good. It's satisfying.
Yeah, it was satisfying. I was very satisfied. I ate way too much. I actually said going in, I was so hungry because we didn't eat lunch, and I never do that. I said, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to eat until I get sick. I did not get sick, but I ate until I was uncomfortable.
You did?
And I liked it.
Yeah, well, good for you. Good for you. I didn't eat. I just had a standard meal.
Well, I mean, you only eat so many things.
Yeah, I mean, I had turkey.
I mean, but there's so many amazing sides that you missed out on.
Well, I don't eat mashed potatoes.
You don't eat stuffing. You don't eat vegetables.
Well, vegetables are that like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed vegetables.
There's some good root vegetables on Thanksgiving.
Root?
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Stephen root?
No, like turnips and...
Yeah, I've never sat in my life and gone, if only I had eaten that turnip.
Anyways, listen.
Oh, before I die, I'd like to reflect upon that one turnip that I ate.
The ones that I ate were bomb.
Turnips.
Yeah. They were like baked and like glazed in this really, whatever. Anyways, listen.
You are glazing the turnips right now.
So I was at, like, not with like immediate family. I was in Massachusetts with a bunch of cousins. And there was a lot of people there that like weren't families. Like they had no place to go. Their family was somewhere. So it was like one of those like piecemeal together Thanksgivings. We had a really nice time. But somebody was asking me what I did, and then they kind of found out, like, we do like
for a living.
Yes, SiriusXM, and then we do podcasts and all this stuff. And my cousin was like bragging. She's like, yes, she's like she interviews all these celebrities, and I was like, I'm not. I'm like a Z-list celebrity. And they're like, what's that? I was like, that's the joke. Like A-list, Z. Like I'm really.
Tell me more about this list.
So anyways, I go to the bathroom and I come back, and I hear that conversation. Hear Nicole? She's like on the radio. She's a Z-list celebrity. Like they were right.
Oh my God,
it was part.
That's so great.
Of the, like, yeah, she is a Z-list celebrity.
Yeah, no, I mean that's.
awesome.
I don't know if you know this about Nicole. We had a Z-list celebrity at the house. Can you believe that?
Deal.
Yeah.
I mean, go shake her hand.
You're like, yeah, I'm a bit of a Z-list celebrity myself.
So funny.
Yeah, you can't ever.
They were older, so I mean, I'll give it to them. But
sure. you can't ever describe yourself as anything list celebrity because the only thing people are going to hear is celebrity.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You have to be like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, but like I'm not even like being self-deprecating, being like I'm like a D celebrity, like a C-list celebrity. Like I make sure they understand that I'm well aware that I am all the way down to the last letter of the alphabet. I'm not that special.
Z is still a strong letter. Z-list.
Did you hear that girl over there? She talks on the radio for a living, and she's a Z-list celebrity.
I never like that. This is what you do for a living conversation.
But when you're with a bunch of like people that you've never met before, that's like a normal thing to talk about. You can talk about the weather the whole time.
It's 100% normal, and it actually is more weird to try to not talk about it.
Right, but you always know when they ask and you start to say it. It's like, oh my gosh, because it is interesting and it's fun and it's not normal.
I was reading in my son when my son was in kindergarten. I was reading in his class, and I guess I have a certain authority when I read.
Authority.
I have a real stronghold.
You do.
Over the English language.
You're a good storyteller.
Well, I'm reading this book. That's right. I got you into the French Revolution.
Yes.
I was reading this book, and as I was reading, the teacher goes, and this is a fairly high compliment because I don't have a typical broadcasting voice.
No, you don't.
No.
It is very special to you. It's distinctive. It cannot be mistaken for anyone else's voice. It is Sam Roberts' voice.
Okay. You did good there.
Okay.
I was waiting to see if you're going to insult me.
No.
You were trying to figure out how to say it.
No, it's distinct. Anyone who makes fun of your voice, I think it's weird. I think you have a great voice.
Thank you.
Okay, so go ahead. Keep going.
As I'm reading the story, I'm like turning the page, and the teacher in the middle of the class, she was like, hey, are you in like broadcasting like TV, radio or anything? And I was like,
matter of fact.
Yeah, I know, because now I got a whole room full of kindergartners.
They're like, oh,
and
so
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, yes.
Well, sometimes when people ask me and they're like, oh, now, you know what? Now that you're saying it, I hear it in your voice. I'm like, I just smoked a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. You just have a raspy.
Yeah, I mean,
you have a great voice for broadcasting, but it's not a broadcasting voice.
Yes.
You you have life experience.
I do. A good amount of it.
Yeah, and
Too
it comes
much.
through.
It does.
It's great.
Through.
Yeah, I feel people probably listen to the morning mashup and go like, yeah, well, this is all light and fun, but there's a lot more under the surface with that Nicole Biggins. I can just hear it.
Boy, is there.
Boy, is there.
Let's get just under the hood.
But you had a good time.
Yeah, we had a nice time. It was we overdid it, not shockingly. We went to 5 states in 4 days, but we ended up seeing a lot of people that I wanted to see, but it was a lot of driving.
I mean,
I know.
You with the seeing everybody.
I know. I have a lot of people that I love.
You don't have to see them all. You could just love them.
I did it. You're right. And we realized that we overdid it. And I'm going to try to do better next time. But okay, no, I'm not.
You're going to admit it and then just repeat it.
You have no idea how packed this weekend is. It's really packed.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But this is not my fault. Some of it's sports. Some of it's,
Never your
I might
fault.
have a couple friends over.
That's not my fault.
That's not my fault.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm popular.
These are my kids' sports. I'm seeing my friends. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, I saw that that you picked last weekend to be your Christmas tree weekend as well.
No, it was December 1st. It's the holiday season. It's time.
Look, I'm not against it.
You only have so much time to enjoy the beauty of that tree. And I'm Jewish and I didn't grow up with this. So I really like to just grab that tree by its balls and be like, let's really just suck you dry. Didn't mean it to come out like that, but you know what I meant. I really didn't mean it to come out like that.
Yeah.
I meant like just really just milk it for all it's worth and just enjoy. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%. I love coming home. Even coming home late at night, the tree is left on for
warm
me.
And cozy.
You go like, oh, it is the season.
So you actually can light a fire. We just put the Yule log on the television.
Oh, that's good too. That's good too. That's not white trash or anything.
At all.
It's really good. No, I am with you. We try to get the Christmas tree up like the day after Thanksgiving. I would get it up even before. I think some years I have put it up before.
Mm-hmm.
I would say anytime week of Thanksgiving on.
Okay.
I might want to throw it up the Monday or Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, some people are like November 1st they start.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Much. But you do you.
I mean, no, it's too much because we're not even ready to take our Halloween decorations down. And you've got the Christmas tree up?
Yeah, that's you're right.
Psychotic.
Yeah, it should be more like
week of Thanksgiving.
Fall foliage, pumpkins and leaves and acorns, squash, real harvesty.
Yeah.
Then we move on to the tree.
So the day after Thanksgiving, the weekend of Thanksgiving, I think it's perfectly natural. I was surprised you have a real tree. I don't know what you're doing.
We always get a real tree.
Why?
It's mad. I mean, I'm the Jew, so I don't really get a say.
Yeah, we bought a tree at Target
it's gorgeous.
10 years ago.
He doesn't like it.
Probably more than 10 years ago.
Well, it's held up.
And we just keep putting it back in that same box and pulling it out of the garage.
And then do you guys decorate with the ornaments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to work on my voice.
No, I'm just saying
yeah, we got a box.
Do you get new ornaments ever?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
We got a box. Everybody gets okay. We got this ornament. Okay. We got a box of ornaments. Okay. We got a box with a tree in it.
Got it.
Pop out the tree.
Does it fold up?
Yes.
It does.
100%. So it separates into 3 pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
This is incredible.
Okay, so it separates into 3 pieces. The top piece, all the branches are like flexy.
Okay.
Like almost like a bendy doll.
Like a pipe cleaner. Like
yes,
you can
shape it and stuff like that. So it's
Wow.
designed to be shaped. And then the second 2 pieces, the bottom, the base bottom, and then the middle piece have hinges.
Wow.
And so you fold up all the greenery to shove it back in the box, and then you just push it down and they all come down.
Okay.
And then you have to kind of shape the top.
He's always gotten a real tree. He likes the smell of the real tree. He feels like you're not doing it if it's not the real tree. I don't know.
I get it. I mean, especially since you guys live in like a apartment.
This thing is mammoth. It's pretty big.
It's big.
All I got when I was young was the Hanukkah bush I told you about.
What's the Hanukkah bush?
My mom, because I felt left out during Christmas time, and my sister, she got a little a little Christmas tree. She decorated with white and blue lights, found some like Stars of David and like random Hanukkah ornaments.
She tried.
She put our presents underneath, and after we lit the candles, we could choose one present. And she said, "It's your Hanukkah bush." She wouldn't even call it a tree.
Bush.
It's a bush.
Because
she's weak.
She's not willing to go that far.
No.
Hanukkah bush.
She's like, we're not like Jesus celebrators. And I was like, she said, this is like the festival of lights.
You should, I wish I had known you then. I would have tell your mom, it's really a pagan. The tree is a pagan tradition.
Yeah, that's not, and like Santa, all that stuff.
That's all pagan.
I was just going to say commercial.
Well, yeah, I mean, Santa and buying presents and stuff, of course.
Okay.
I think Santa Claus, half me thinks Santa Claus was created by Coca-Cola.
I know the actual this is, I don't know if I've ever told you this.
Hit me.
Like what Santa looks like, the image was created by Matt's ex-wife's grandfather.
Do we have any type of verification on this?
I mean, I don't, he's shown me before.
Was like the ex-wife grandfather loaded?
Yeah, I mean, they come from like a old white
Santa
AF.
creating.
Yeah.
And it was white Santa.
It was white Santa.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they were ready for black Santa.
Not then.
But I mean, Santa is made up, so Santa could be any color.
Santa is real.
Santa could be Hispanic.
Santa could be
Asian.
Could be green.
Maybe
we don't know.
Whatever you are, that's what your Santa is.
My daughter the other day asked in earnest, Mom, what happens if Santa gets frostbite?
Oh, I mean, it happens.
In the North Pole. He lives in the North Pole. It's super cold. Okay. What happens if he gets frostbite?
What did she say?
She was like, I don't know. I said he's magic. He doesn't get frostbite.
Yeah, that's you're way quicker on your feet.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, it's magic. Avi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question.
Those questions are annoying.
Yeah, but the Hanukkah bush is not going to cut it. Yeah, I just don't. Even living in a house, it's like to cart around a big. I mean, we grew up with real trees.
I mean, he likes it. We do it. Makes everyone happy.
He didn't seem happy.
No, well, it was a long trek because he refused to buy like the $250 ones on the side of there's all these stands in New York City, and they just take it for all you're worth. And they just are like, they know that we don't.
That's weird. That's not typical of New York City at all. How much do you pay for a parking spot?
I know. I mean, it was like $600-$700, but we stopped that because that was a waste of money.
It's literally rent for most people.
Yeah, $600-$700 like per month. And there's like, they set them up. It's very nice. It's very convenient, but it's like
demure.
Very demure. Cutesy.
Yeah. Mindful.
Very mindful. Mm-hmm. But like the thing is it's just you feel like that's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. And we happened to already be out in the suburbs visiting his brother and all the cousins and everything. So we went to a Home Depot. We got a real tree and we're like, we'll trek it home. The tree was like $50. Saved a lot of money.
Yeah, and time and peace of mind isn't worth anything.
This was the first time that we trekked it home, and we did not think about the fact that we were going to be going very, very fast on a highway during a windy day with a tree that is not tied down well by my husband.
It's Chevy Chase stuff. Your husband tied it to the car?
Yeah, he refused to ask any of the people for help. I saw him start, and I started to go in to ask for help. He goes, "Don't you dare. I've got this." I was like, "You don't got it.
No.
You don't got it."
Did you plan on buying the tree, or was it just we could buy the tree while we're here?
No, we said, I think, we should go get a tree before we leave. We're not going to get ripped off. Let's get it. We'll throw it on top. We just, I don't know, in theory, when you're talking about it, sounds great.
But a real Christmas tree, you go to like a landscape, like a gardening place. to get a Christmas tree, not a Home Depot.
Yeah, we used to go to a tailgate and make it like a whole drinking and eating thing.
That's weird.
And then
you turn it into a drinking thing.
And then you would chop down your tree.
You usually don't turn most things into drinking things.
I mean, it was fun. The kids had a blast.
Were they drinking too?
They sat in the trunks. The trunks open. We had lots of food. No, we drank.
Oh.
And then took an axe and cut down a tree.
Really?
I didn't do it.
But they let you like cut down your own trees at this spot?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's kind of fun.
That was 1 year.
Yeah.
So this was a bad year. It was just really rough getting.
So you went to Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't, the tree, you don't have to.
They have real trees, but they're
already cut and everything. Yeah, that makes sense. And then what, you just pick one,
mm-hmm.
and then he was holding it and put it on the roof?
He put it on a thing, like on a cart, brought it out.
Mm-hmm.
He got it up there, and he said, you guys just sit, I just need a minute. And then he was like, I just
need a minute.
He had a couple bungee cords from like in the summer for surfboards and stuff.
You didn't have twine or anything?
No, he went in and got twine from them.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of you.
Yeah, then he went in. He was like, "These bungees aren't going to cut it."
He tried to secure the tree with bungee cords.
We had bungee cords for surfboards and stuff in the summertime.
Surfboard.
And then he was like, "No, I got to go." And he came back and he looks at me, he goes, "I don't know what the F I'm doing." And I was like,
it's good that he had that moment of clarity.
And I go, that's when I was like, Matt, enough. Let me go in. We'll get someone. It'll take him 2 seconds. You throw him a 20, we're done. And
the whole point of this exercise was not to have to throw 20s around.
Okay, but even then, I'm still saving money.
You're getting like closer and closer. Like, okay, it was $15 cheaper.
It was so annoying. And then
the place that I used to go to, like, it was like a gardening place.
Yeah. And
they literally had a machine that you picked the tree. They got it from, I don't know if they actually had to cut it down.
They put it in like the netting thing. Yeah, that's what we did. They do that at Home Depot. They have it's almost set up outside like the gardening place that you're talking about.
So they had it in the netting thing, but they didn't secure it to cars or just
They did. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't let someone help him.
That was my confusion.
Okay. So I knew something was wrong when I was sitting in the passenger seat. The kids are in the back and he's opening the door and being like, "Can you pass this through?" I'm like, "I don't think we should have to put this through inside the car."
Do you have, because you have like a gate or a rack thing on top of the car, right?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Because it doesn't feel like it'd be secured. There's just enough.
Right. So he started putting it around. I came out. I was like, "What is happening?" And I looked and we had like a bunch of lines of twine, but I said, "This looks secure." And he goes, "Looking," and then like if it actually is are two different things. And I said, "Please go get the guy. Just get the guy." He wouldn't get the guy.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
Oh my gosh.
And it just got worse.
How long were you there for with him twining up the tree?
I mean, easily an hour and a half.
No.
An hour. Probably an hour. Yeah.
Like the kids are sitting in the car for an hour?
Yeah.
Just waiting for him to.
They're used to it.
Would they just pull out their iPads?
No, I mean, we talked. We hung out. We listened to music. We sang. Maybe played a game or two.
Was there any
and made fun of him
in that hour of him trying to get the tree on the car that you realized I would pay somebody?
Yeah.
$200.
Yep.
I would pay somebody New York City tree prices.
He made it sound like, it'll take 2 seconds. Like he had grown up doing this. Like he knew how to do the fucking tree. And like he was getting frustrated.
That brings me so much joy.
And then every time I like put the camera on him, that really pisses him off. But I'm like, you need, this is your punishment.
Right.
Asshole.
Right. You're being documented here. You need to have responsibility for this. You're holding him accountable is what you're doing.
I am. And the world can see it and enjoy his misfortune.
So he's got it. When did you know? When did you feel like it was secured?
We started driving out of the parking lot.
And at that point, you're like, no, it's good.
No. He said, this feels a little loose. And I was like,
from the inside.
Uh-huh. And so he goes, no, I think it's okay. And he like did something. And then we're on the highway. And then he was like, oh no. I was like, what? I go, pull over. He goes, it's coming off. It's coming off. Sorry, I'm spitting. It's coming off. And I was like, what? He goes, I just realized I didn't put any twine through the branches. Right? So he just did them like over the top. So you needed them to go through. Oh no. So now he's pulling over on the side of the road. The tree's like half off the car and he's redoing it. Then we get back on and he makes us hold down inside. Like inside we have almost like you're on the bus grabbing something.
Yeah, like mentioning your
the whole time. Like this.
All of you guys?
No, just me and him. And then I was like, screw you, you do it. It was so bad. I was sure that it was going to fly off, hit someone in the car. There was going to be a whole car wreck. We were going to cause death.
Go through a windshield like Final Destination.
Did that happen in Final Destination?
But it was like it was like one of those log trucks.
Yeah.
And it stopped and one of the logs came off. But still, that tree would do the same thing.
Yeah. And then once he was like, he wasn't going to admit defeat. Like once he was too far in, once we left Home Depot, I was going to like go back and be like, hey, dude, can you make sure?
How far away was this Home Depot?
We were 2 hours away from home. on a highway with a tree.
Why would you buy a tree 2 hours away? You could go halfway and then get the tree.
Normally it's an hour 15, but on the Sunday after Thanksgiving, it's 2 hours getting back into New York City.
And who would have known there's traffic going to New York City the Sunday after Thanksgiving?
We knew.
Unprecedented.
We knew, but we wanted to get our tree and not get taken for all of our money on the side of the road. Meanwhile, we should have gotten taken.
Because you wouldn't want to look like fools.
I don't think I looked like a fool.
I don't think so.
He looked like a fool.
He did look like a fool. I think we have some videotape.
Oh, we have a good amount of it.
Let's see. Let me get to this view story. Okay.
You can click after this. Do we have sound?
I don't know why it's... Oh my gosh! Here you go.
Wait, you gotta go back. You gotta go back.
Your kids are miserable.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
We're gonna lose the tree.
We're gonna lose the tree.
Keegan, they're just patient. They're so used. Do we think this is gonna?
I don't think he is patient. I think he's miserable.
I want you to look. Do you know what you're doing for real? I don't think this is gonna last on the highway.
Oh my God! Look at all the gaps.
It's only. So then what are we doing?
No chance.
You're the one who insisted on getting a fucking tree from 85 miles away from home.
It's December 1st.
He said you.
It'll be dead by my birthday.
It's the holiday season.
3 hours later.
Okay,
You almost done?
Yeah, we are. We are almost done. You almost done?
Oh, he's mad. He's mad.
He's on the highway.
Oh my God! You're on the side of the road.
And this is how people die.
Yeah, it is. Is that your daughter?
Battered man.
Yeah, that's connecting terror.
How long have you been driving like this? He's so pissed at me.
Is it coming in through the window?
Yes.
Oh.
It's so bad.
Oh.
It's so bad.
That is joyful.
Listen, what a great story.
I mean, I get that's most of your stories end with what a great story.
Right? That's all it is. It was another Ryan adventure.
I mean, when that's happening, is it driving you crazy or do you just know this is our life? What a great story and we're doing it. He said though, you wanted to get the tree.
No, he wanted to get the tree, but then he was like, I don't like this. We're gonna get on the highway. Let's not do this.
So he was right there.
Yeah, a little bit, but like he was saying, let's get back to the city. Then I'll go to like the Home Depot or a place like right outside the city that's like 20 minutes away. And I was like, no, it's December 1st. I want to get this on now. And he made it seem like he could do it, and then he couldn't do it.
You were a little bit more of a problem than you made it seem like.
I'm a little bit because I wanted it, but like he wanted it too.
I want it now.
I want the goose
that like golden eggs for Easter.
Daddy, get it for me now.
Not those eggs.
Meanwhile, the tree looks bomb. Also, then when we got home, we got home because we always leave all the decorations at Matt's mom's in the attic. We get home after that horrendous ride.
Yeah.
And he goes, I forgot all the ornaments.
Oh.
He left them in his mom's. So he had to drive 4 hours. Yesterday he did 2 hours there, 2 hours back to get
to
the
go
ornaments.
back to get the ornaments.
To get the tree that took us 2 hours to.
Couldn't you just have his mom like mail him or something?
No, it's not a mailing situation.
It's a big.
It is large. A lot of ornaments. So yeah, that's how my.
And also we know how. So this whole thing to save you guys $200, really? If that, by the way, probably more like 100.
Not worth it. We're going for the 250 tree to mom next year.
Yeah, just get it off the side of the road.
Or I am not opposed to the fake tree. He just is. So we'll see if I can convince him.
Yeah, I would just buy a fake tree and just keep it in a storage unit.
Just fold it up. Done.
Yeah.
See you next year.
I mean, can you imagine? And my wife going like, "Oh, when you wanted to put the tree up?" I go, "One of these days, whatever, we'll see." And on a Friday, it was like, "Oh yeah, I got an hour before I got to do something." Just walk into the garage, pick up the tree box, put it down, open it.
That's your life. This is my life.
And it's just choices. It's just choices.
And I chose my choice, and I continue to choose bad choices.
You do. You love making bad choices.
I mean, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I wanted him to be like the dad hero.
And do you think you enjoy things going awry?
No. In that moment, I mean, I was laughing a little bit, but I was starting to get like annoyed. I was like, yes.
But every bit of the setup for this is like, this is going to go poorly. This is bad planning.
I know, but he usually pulls. He is really handy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can fix like sinks and then fix light bulbs and stuff.
When you say fix light bulbs,
He can put a light bulb in. You can change a light bulb.
there are jokes about how easy it is to fix.
I know. Anyways, he's handy, but that not handy with the Christmas tree.
So he's more like I can change a light bulb handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. I mean, I'm sure I could. I just don't. Not my thing.
You can't. How could
That's
you
his
not?
job. Yeah, I mean, I can do it. I just don't. Yeah, but certain fixtures, you got to like take off the whole things. It's like a whole ordeal, right?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that stuff.
No,
It's not
no,
my thing.
no. What is your thing?
I don't know. Haven't gotten there yet.
We'll figure it out.
One day. This is my thing.
This is
Satisfying the masses.
entertaining the people. I just, as we were talking, I thought about the fact that there are I've read 2 different word of the years of I guess all the dictionaries now.
Yeah.
Well, they're competing now.
Yes.
When I say dictionaries, they're really like websites.
Merriam-Webster versus.
I don't know if Merriam has come into it. Merriam-Webster. No, you're right. I don't know if she's
Is it a girl?
Miriam's a girl's name.
Yeah, but I mean,
Is Merriam and Webster like 2 people?
I
Those
don't
are their
know. It's
last
kind of
names?
like Madame Tussauds isn't actually a little old lady that makes these wax figures.
You
like,
thought that she was.
I did for a while. I know now that's not the case. But Merriam-Webster, I thought was just the name of the dictionary. It wasn't after a person or people. I don't know who Miriam is. I like you just assuming
She
that's
knows
a girl's
all these
name.
words.
Must be this chick, real smart chick.
Yeah.
She knows a lot of things.
No, I don't think we've gotten, because the Merriam-Webster is kind of like the.
All right, so like urbandictionary.com?
No.
Okay, like what are you talking about?
Isn't that a drop
Wikipedia?
I've got Oxford.
Oh, Oxford. Okay.
And what was the other one?
Miriam. Your old pal.
No, Miriam is a strong one. Oh, dictionary.com.
Yes, dictionary.com.
Oxford and dictionary.com. So I do like that they compete.
Yeah.
I think that's healthy.
It's fun. Yeah, it's healthy.
Brings out the capitalist in all of us.
Yeah.
Oxford's word of the year is brain rot.
I did see that. Wow. Dictionary.com's is demure?
Yeah.
So much better.
And I gotta say, like, brain rot is not word of it. I think Oxford wanted to make skibbity word of the year.
No. No one ever wanted to make skibbity the word of the year.
That's the only people go, what's skibbity? And they go, it's this brain rot thing. Brain rot's always associated with skibbity.
Oh, so you think
Skibbity toilet.
got it.
So they wanted to reflect the impact of skibbity.
Right. So but without using skibbity.
But they didn't want to do skibbity.
Because then the kids would go nuts.
No, because then people wouldn't take them seriously. People like you.
Right.
They go, skibbity is it's not even a word. How
It's
can it be
not.
word of the year? And honestly, it's not in their dictionary.
Yet.
Imagine that.
Yet.
Oxford was sitting there and they're like,
And Oxford is not a dude either. What is happening?
yes, it's a guy.
Good old Oxford. Oxford
Ox,
and Miriam.
Ox is sitting there, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, skibbity is the word of the year. And then his boys, they're like, we didn't even put it in the book. And he's like, what do you mean? They go, you can't make word of the year a word that is not a word. The reason we do word of the year is because all the words, every word is in this book. Skibbity's not in it.
Right. And demure is already a word, but it was
Demure is a word.
It was sensationalized, popularized by that chick. Okay. So, anyways, this is the thing though. If it's going to be the word of the year, doesn't it need to be popular or being used all year? Like, I feel like demure came in at like the latter part, like maybe in the end of the summer. That's not the whole year.
Well, I think it's very difficult
to kind of
for one word. I think Pookie should have been in line if it wasn't.
Was good.
Pookie was huge this year. But
also, do you know that Haktua calls her boyfriend Pookie?
Everybody that age calls their boyfriend Pookie.
No.
What do you mean no? Like you know.
Lame. I don't know. It's just like so like it's like my boo, my Pookie.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't like it. Me no likey.
Why? Because the slang hasn't hit you. Because other people know slang before you now.
Yeah.
And it's tough.
Meanwhile, Matt and I call each other bomb or bomba.
Right.
Which is lame too.
You call yourselves Obama?
No, but we call each other.
Hey, Obama.
I did.
Hi, Michelle.
But when that was good.
Thanks.
When we were in the airport a long time ago, he was way ahead of me, and I go, "Yo, bomb!"
No,
and he goes, "You can't scream that at the airport." And I was like, "Bomb!" I don't know. I just don't like Pookie. It's not my vibe. And maybe it's because I'm not one of the cool kids.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids, because all the
Like
cool
our
kids, they seem to fit in.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
No.
I wish I could
Be like the cool kids. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what was their name?
You know what's really funny?
Something of the sneakers,
No.
shoes.
I hosted a bar trivia thing.
Yeah.
Last week.
I saw that.
Were you jealous?
No, I just was like, where is he and what is happening?
Norwalk. So it was great, great time.
Okay.
But one of the rounds was
Foster the people.
It's something like that.
Whatever.
It could be.
Yeah.
They were one of the answers. One of the rounds was we're going to play a snippet of this music video. You
Okay.
name the artist.
Okay.
And I don't write the questions. I was
No.
just a host of it. But I told the guy, I was like, this is a genius thing you did. Because it's all songs from like the 2010s.
Yeah.
And it's like, I wish I had. That was one of the songs. That's why it's in my head.
Right.
All 10 of them. I was like,
I can't think of that.
I have no idea who the artist is. Everybody's heard all of these songs.
You know the song, but you can't think of the artist.
Like Fireflies.
Oh.
I like to make myself
I know it.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
We played it too on my
Over
channel.
and over and over again.
Who was it? You can't even remember.
I remember only from the game though.
Just give me the first letter.
O.
The second letter.
W.
Owl City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never would have gotten that.
But I know it. But it's
Right.
like it's like the information that I've already discarded. Like,
Which is why
so
it's so
much.
funny because like you see these bands and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, they've reached the highest level
Yeah.
possible. Everybody knows your song. And
Did anybody get those answers?
there were a few people that were so into it.
Yeah. People who do trivia are hardcore.
Hardcore.
Passion.
Like when I host those things, I make sure I'm reading word for word.
Yeah, do not mess up.
Because I don't want any controversy.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
No
We're trying to have a
scandal.
good
Nothing
time.
scandalous.
No scandalous. Okay. I'm not Kerry Washington.
Sammy
no
Scandal.
Sammy Scandal free.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a great show that was.
Scandal?
Mm.
You love that.
So great.
I really think they wanted to give it to Skibbity.
Okay.
I think that's what Oxford wanted to do and realized they couldn't, so they gave it to Brain Rot. But I don't know. Brain Rot doesn't do it for me. I don't think people were running around. Brain Rot refers to what people were saying.
Correct. So
it's not the thing that people were saying.
Right. It's like the umbrella. It's not the
it.
things underneath it. And so
A.
yes. Right. So demure.
But demure, I think, works.
Oh, so good.
Because people are using demure.
Still so good.
Like it's going out of style. Little kids are using demure.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I pushed that one. I couldn't stop saying everything.
Demure
I don't
mindful.
do too much. I don't do
Cutesy?
too little. Cutesy. I'm very demure with it. Very mindful.
Yeah. So I think right now dictionary.com has it.
But we still don't know what Miriam said. We're gonna have to find out what
Well, I
she
wonder
said.
what she thinks it could be. Because you're right about it not being the whole year.
Yeah.
But I think it has to just be the most impactful term.
Yes, impact is, I think, important. But also, like, we're jokingly saying Miriam or good old Ox or whatever, Dick from dictionary.com.
That's who it was.
Dick, his name's Dick.
Yeah.
We're saying, okay, they said this, but is there like, they have like a committee? Does each like dictionary, who's actually deciding?
Probably the top tier.
Like, but
Head of the companies.
does not always work when the head of the companies make decisions.
That's actually a good point. There probably was somebody in Oxford that was like, bro, Mr. Oxford is going to do Brain Rot. It's got what we got to do is make the announcement. This would be the move.
You think they picketed that not to do?
I think so.
Brain
I think
Rot?
so. I do. I think the move would have been to simultaneously announce Skibbity as word of the year and being added to the dictionary. That would have been huge for Oxford. And I think it would have made the Oxford Dictionary, the physical copy, a big Christmas gift because I know I would have bought it for my son. And he'd go, why did you give me the dictionary? And I go, look under S. And he goes, okay, I'm here. Okay, now SK. And he goes, okay, I'm here. Now SKI. Okay, SK. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. They have some things at Target right now, if you go, that say like Skibbity Riz, Ohio.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
They're in my house.
Oh, you already got them.
I got the Skibbity toilet blind box toys.
Oh, you would. And so Keegan saw those while we were in Target, and I was like, I am not getting that for you.
Yeah, we got the little one. Have you seen the big one that actually is a toilet that flushes?
That's the one he wants.
Yeah, that may be, who knows, it may end up under the Christmas tree, but we got the little $10 blind boxes.
Yeah.
And he got the little Skibbity toilet minifigure.
Is it cute?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not
it's
at all.
No.
Okay.
No, it's weird.
Like your wrestling guys are cuter than that guy?
Way cuter.
Way cuter.
It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It is.
Who, by the way,
great thighs.
In the figure in real life?
I'm sure in real life, but the figure definitely has great thighs.
Well, yeah. Well,
girthy.
Looks just like him.
It does.
I'm kind of being brought to comfort. I don't know. You haven't seen Wicked?
No, because I'm gonna go with Parker. Matt doesn't want to see it. Keegan does not want to see it. Nor will he sit through it. But I want to go with Parker.
I get why Keegan. Why does Matt not want to see it? Because it's for chicks.
He didn't see the Barbie movie. Yeah,
I didn't see the Barbie movie either.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, hear me roar, but I can't get the tree on top of my car.
Did you see Gladiator 2?
No, I'm not going to.
Did he?
He probably will.
He probably will.
I'm not sorry. I'm not somebody who goes opening weekend. I like wait a few weeks and then I go to the movies. I know that's lame.
Yeah, no. That's so cool for somebody who hosts a morning show.
Oh yeah, whatever.
So you could try.
No, but I know the gist, so I'm fine. I can fake it.
Of what? Of Wicked? Yeah, I mean,
I know.
You've seen Wizard of Oz, right?
The main thing that people are talking, and the main thing that people are talking about are how Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are literally in each other's laps and crying at every stop on their press tour.
Hey, did you see the video of the girl saying, "This is the first time I've ever done this," and they were like, "Thank you, thank you for being here. You
lit up this whole room.
You changed the day. We needed you. We needed your energy." And the woman's like, Okay. I'm gonna go.
But they're
now.
always like intertwined fingers and hands and in each other. Like I saw like a very funny like video making fun of it, and it was like the girl, like it was like Ariana Grande, the girl playing Ariana Grande, like hopping in Cynthia's lap, like holding me like a baby, because they are close, but it seems very almost. I don't even know if it's mommy daughter.
Yeah, that was because I don't know who's the mom, who's the daughter. Right. Yeah, that interviewer was very Garth in Wayne's World, going, "I'm having a good time."
Yeah. Oh my God. There's nothing better.
Just awkward.
I'm loving every second of this. I'm gonna see it. It does look amazing.
By the way, we can't just enjoy women supporting women.
Oh, I can enjoy women supporting women.
Well, then why are we mocking them?
Don't do it weird.
Because they're doing it weird.
They're doing it weird.
Just a lot of hand holding.
Like I support my friends. I don't sit in their lap, whisper sweet nothings into their ear.
That's true.
And clutch their breasts.
That's true. Is there breast clutching?
There is no in the thing that.
But the vibe is.
Yeah, when they're making fun, it's Ariana goes, I think I need a snack, and then Cynthia goes, "Come here," and puts her mouth. No, I do. I think it's wonderful that they have such a beautiful relationship. But
they tried to make a big scandal out of it. They said so they were trying to say Ariana Grande got paid way more.
I saw that.
But then they nipped it in the bud. They said no, they got paid exactly the same.
But do we know that?
They said it.
But I'm saying, like, did they talk to each other? How much are you getting paid? How much? I feel like that's like very like uncouth. It's not something you do, is talk about how much you're making versus how much I'm making. That's not something you do.
It's not something you're supposed to do, but some people, especially now, do it in an effort to not give the overlords all the power.
Okay.
Right?
So they got
if we all have an awareness,
right,
then we can all, I mean, I don't think that works out always, because it works out at like the base level, but then when you start getting into big numbers.
How much do you think they made?
I mean, I don't know, a lot.
I was thinking 20.
Yeah, I hope they made at least 20.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the movie made...
It's not at least 20, because that's like the A-list, not the Z-list celebrities, like back in the day, like Cameron Diaz, and like when they were really like the height of their career, 20 was like, of course.
Yeah, but they weren't consistently making movies that were hundreds of millions of dollars. That's the thing. That's what honestly makes me feel good about all this. I came off both of the last 2 weekends with finally we're back into a place where movies that are supposed to be making a ton of money
are making a ton of money.
Make a ton of money.
Right. That wasn't happening for a while.
It makes me uncomfortable. I didn't even realize it was making me uncomfortable until they were like, whatever. They were like, Wicked made a gazillion dollars.
No, and it broke records, and so did Moana for the opening weekend.
And even Gladiator 2. They were like, between Gladiator 2 and Wicked, it was this much money. And Moana was like the biggest opening on Thanksgiving ever, and it made $200 million over the 5 days. And
that brings you joy?
What makes me, I feel like, and I was analyzing this, I feel like entertainment is really not only our greatest export as a country.
I just thought you were getting choked up.
I was for a sec. I love entertainment. I think entertainment's great. I think entertainment is probably our greatest global export.
Okay.
And probably the one thing that we do better than every other country.
You support it? They're
entertainment?
Big. They're great. They're big.
We do the best. We do the best entertainment, and the entertainment's going to be so good, you're going to be tired of how good it is.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
And so, when the entertainment industry is not functioning properly, that spells trouble.
Right.
Right? Like on some level.
It's nothing to do with the government. It has to do with
the government's fake. On some level.
We do value entertainment and celebrity.
We love our entertainment.
We do.
And on some level, it was satisfying to see like big movies not be making so much money because they were so repetitive and so, carbon copies of each other. Marvel kept putting out the same movie, and this one kept putting out the same movie. So you were like, not everything is supposed to be this popular, but
was really good.
Thank you.
But you just popped it in there.
Thank you. But then when nothing was making money,
It was kind of weird. Eerie.
And horror movies were doing well.
Well, we
And I
know
like that for horror movies.
Right.
But also I was like, okay, some of these blockbusters have to make money because the whole industry is going to collapse.
Yeah.
And so when I see them put like a big pop star in this over-the-top musical, and they say, because that's what was happening, they were like, this is going to be the big release. And nobody would go see these movies. And you go, oh, no.
Right.
But now people go see Denzel and Gladiator too.
Right.
People go
What
see
about Paul Mescal?
Pedro Pascal.
No, Paul.
Who's Paul?
Paul is in Gladiator.
Paul?
Oh no.
I'm sure you might be right.
No, I know I'm right. I know I'm right. It's not Pedro. It's Paul Mescal who's dating Gracie Abrams.
Who's Gracie Abrams?
What the? That's a joke, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Gladiator. I mean, what's the matter with you? You think Pedro's in that? Is Pedro also? Wow, look at us hosting morning shows. Hosting morning shows with so much knowledge.
Of Gladiator 2, I think we're okay. I wouldn't have busted your balls for...
Yeah. Also, though, like it's funny, like the scary movies, they started doing well, but they used to always be the underdog. Like if they were out with other things, like people would go see them, but it was like the last resort. You're still looking to see if Pedro's in there, aren't you?
Yeah. I want to know. I like Pedro Pascal. Paul Mescal. Yeah, Pedro Pascal's in it.
Okay, so a lot of.
So neither of us were wrong, but we both were like, we were talking about different people.
It was Mescal and Pascal.
Yeah, we were talking about different people from the movie.
Rhymes. Okay.
I didn't think it was.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I don't know anything about this Paul Mescal fellow. What's he in?
He's just really popular. Wanna be popular.
Well, what's he been in?
I can't think of anything else, but he's been in some things. And he's dating Gracie Abrams.
Okay, what's Gracie Abrams in?
She's a singer. She's been on tour on the Eras Tour with Taylor Swift.
Oh, she's Taylor Swift's opener. Okay, cool.
She's also J.J. Abrams' daughter.
Whoa! You're kidding me.
Okay.
Shout out to both of them.
She's very talented.
Okay, not as talented as JJ.
And I think she's lovely. No, don't say that.
Well, I don't know.
They're talented in different ways. He's a director. She's a singer.
I don't know anything about this Gracie Abrams.
Okay.
I don't know anything about her.
Okay.
I think J.J. Abrams is great. What does that mean?
That's definitely going to be my thumbnail, right?
All these directors have musical children. What's it? M. Night
Shyamalan?
Yeah, his whole last movie, Trap, was just a gimmick to get his daughter singing on TV.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like it was terrible. This movie.
Wait, what's her name?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
I don't know.
Is it Shyamalan?
That's his last name. His name is M. Night Shyamalan.
So her last name should be, in theory, Shyamalan.
Her real last name is Shyamalan. I don't know if she uses it or not.
Okay.
But I saw that movie Trap with Josh Hartnett.
Yes, you did love that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you. Oh,
I was very excited about seeing
it, and then it was horrible.
The whole thing takes place at a concert.
Right.
You find out later.
Yeah.
It's his daughter performing as the musical act in the movie, and it's her songs.
So you literally created this so she could...
I said, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, you tricked me.
Set up.
I thought I was seeing a Josh Hartnett
It was
movie.
a work.
It was a work.
Are you so
I got worked big.
Bad.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all to say. I went to see Moana 2 with the children.
Great.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it's so good.
Unbelievable. Rock. And The Rock coming back and making all these haters,
Who hates? I love him.
The Rock?
He
catches hate all the time. When people didn't go see Red One, people were like, The Rock's over. No, he's not.
He's never going to be over.
No, he's not.
He's so lovely.
He's the final boss.
The only reason I don't like him is because he kept me waiting an hour.
Big deal.
No.
He should keep you waiting.
Right. He's someone that should keep me waiting, but somebody we're not going to say who, but we did have to wait a long time to leave SiriusXM because this person was late. And I don't think it's okay when people are late. You have to respect time. So I made you wait because they were late and I had to wait.
I don't mind The Rock being late for a morning mashup interview. This other one, I don't even know who she is.
Okay. I didn't. I met her. Now I know who she is.
Now I guess we know each other, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be besties, though.
Yeah.
I'm not pleased with
You
that.
hate when people are late.
Yeah, you have to respect my time. And I feel back in the day, I waited 4 hours for Mariah. I waited 2 hours for Justin Timberlake.
I would have made a call.
Yeah, me too, but my boss was
No,
get
I
up and leave.
would have made a call to her. I don't know if you know this. Me and Mariah?
Go back maybe the best of us.
That's right. Thank you for picking up what I was putting down.
Yeah, that's not okay to ever make someone wait that long. That is blatant disrespect.
Would you prefer that they canceled?
Yeah.
You would? I'm asking for real.
Yes.
If they were just like, hey, I'm not going to make it?
Sure.
Have you ever left?
Yes.
When somebody's late?
So Justin left us wait. Oh yeah. So Justin. JT. I didn't end up doing it.
What about the tour?
What about the tour? This is gonna ruin the tour.
What tour?
So
the world tour. The world tour should have been word of the year.
Yeah. Wait. So this is when I was pregnant with Parker. So you remember when you find out if it's a boy or girl, you find out the gender. And I was literally going in to meet Matt at the hospital that day to find out. And he was 2 hours late and I was going to be late. And my boss was like, stay right there.
Was it an in studio?
Yeah. And he wouldn't. I said, I'm leaving. I don't care that you're Justin Timberlake. And I need to find out if there's a boy or girl in my stomach. And
Did the right thing.
You think so?
100, who cares?
The next time we talked to him, it was just on the phone. And I was like, yo, I was supposed to interview you a while ago, but you left me waiting and I left to go to the hospital instead.
You told him?
Yeah.
What did he say to that?
He said, you did the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a real one.
What did your boss think of it?
He did not like that.
He was furious.
Yeah. I think he almost fired me, but he almost fired me so many times.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, you did a human thing.
Yeah. I mean, this is more important than. But this boss has done weird things over the years. Like this boss wouldn't let one of my friends go out on their 21st birthday, made them be on the air. Didn't let one of our friends go to their best friend's funeral. Weird things.
Weird.
So
Can't put work in front of everything.
no.
No.
My life is important too. My home life.
Right. And plus, your home life ends up on the air.
Correct.
So it
So
helps us
I gotta get home.
It's a good thing. Now, you have fallen down a loop, you were telling me, of...
I think I haven't been sleeping well. And I don't know, and this is not me, and I'm normally like a narc. Like I hit the pillow and I'm out. I'm sound asleep. I've been like, I don't know, anxious or whatever.
About what?
Life.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Why? Life's going pretty good.
Yeah, but I just like create things in my mind that could go
That's
wrong.
cool.
And things normally go wrong. So I don't know.
Do they?
Yeah.
Big picture doesn't go wrong
No,
ever.
big picture doesn't
Small
go wrong.
picture goes
Small
wrong.
picture.
Actually, big picture goes wrong every now and then. But for the most part.
So I you fall down rabbit holes on TikTok or Instagram, and all of a sudden I ended up really going deep on inbreeding.
Inbreeding.
And then the family in Kentucky that they turned blue from inbreeding, and then the famous Whitakers. Then I started watching
Whitakers. You know about the Whitakers.
the videos, and this one guy that they allowed, because the town where the Whitakers live, they're supposedly the most famous inbred family ever. They were inbred so deeply that
There's a lot of competition. So to be the most famous.
But the everyone in their town is very protective of them because they're not like fully.
Well, people go and mess with them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also, you have to be careful nowadays because people make so much money off this content.
Yeah.
That I'm sure that the people in that area don't want people going in and just using this family who has nothing, who's broke, to try to make money off of them. That's called exploitation.
Yes, that's exactly what it's called. I just I have questions like, why did you do that? Which type of inbreeding? Is it like a brother and sister or a cousin and a cousin that creates this kind of malformity? Did I make up a word?
Yeah, I mean, but I got
Deformity.
it. Deformity is, yeah.
In them. And, I think we talked about a little bit, like, I know that inbreeding was big in the monarchy because they were like, yo, our blood's the best. We need to keep it in our blood.
Is that how they said it?
I don't think they were like, yo. I don't think that happened.
Okay, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there either. But there's something called, I think it's like I'm going to say this wrong too, like the Hapstead chin. It was something, some family that was royal, that they all ended up with this weird, like, long chin. Everyone had it. And it was hideous.
Because of all the inbreeding?
Yes.
Wow. But now it's not really royals as much that are doing it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know of the Whitakers, and I think Soft White Underbelly is the YouTube page.
What's that?
It's a pretty interesting YouTube page that, like, just interviews people
who've been inbred?
No, I mean, they would interview, like, they interviewed the Whitakers because they were an inbred family, but they'll interview somebody that, like, went to jail for this reason, or they'll interview somebody that did that, and they'll talk about living their life in this way that people would look at as negative.
But this is illegal, right? Like if you're
not allowed to inbreed.
No, but like you can go to jail if like let's say you're my brother and we did it.
I mean, did you find my diary?
Listen to me.
Because can I tell you, I've never thought that?
Right, but could be kind of fun.
Yeah. Are you allowed to fantasize?
Just saying. Wait a minute. But
I'm not going to do it.
So let's say you and I, we do it. We're brother and sister.
Slowly.
We make love. And then we have a child. The cops get word, right? That get wind.
Yeah.
Is that illegal?
I think you have to do it in front of the cops. to give them the evidence. Those are the cops that I've dealt with. You do it in front of the cops, and then once you're finished, they will arrest you.
But you have to show that you're finished. You have to show evidence.
Because it's like, if you didn't finish, did you really do it?
Right, that's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Right.
You know?
I don't know. I'm fascinated why anyone would do this, and then how it just, I
just looked up the Fugate family.
It's the Fugate family.
Of Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
They're the ones that have blue skin for centuries.
Isn't
for nearly
it creepy?
200 years, the Fugates, known as the Blue People of Kentucky, remained largely sealed off from the outside world as they passed their blue skin from generation to generation. That's why they say Kentucky is the blue skin state.
Is it?
No, it's the bluegrass state.
I hate you. You just could have said it, and I would have been like, "Hey, Matt, you know what?
They actually call it.
You got a lot of family in Kentucky, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't really have a bluish hue. You look okay.
I mean,
are you the product of some inbreeding?
I wasn't there. I can't
weren't.
say.
No.
You know, I know the Roberts are a very close family.
Okay.
You know,
let us know in the caption or in the caption.
Leave the caption
in the comments. I am really special today. In the comments, I want to know, like,
do you think I'm inbred?
No, I want to know if it's illegal.
Oh.
I need information. I think I need to go to the library and do some studying.
What
do you got?
What section is the inbreeding books?
Oh, the librarians.
Oh, you're going through the Dewey Decimal System?
Oh my God, remember that.
I'm here. I looked under I. There's nothing for inbreeding.
Do they still do the Dewey Decimal System?
I believe that most have computer systems.
But Dewey did it good.
He did it really good.
Dewey was goated.
All those cards. Dewey was super goated.
Yeah.
Dewey was ultra goated.
I never was
When
good
it
at
comes to organizing libraries, Dewey's the goat.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Well, I'm pretty sure most of them are using computers now.
Okay, that makes sense.
But you learned the Dewey Decimal System, right?
I did.
At the time?
And I would go to do the Dewey
Right.
in the library when you go during school, and then you'd play Oregon Trail.
Except some wisecracking kid would take the card, he put it in the wrong spot.
Yeah. No, they would just do it because they were lazy.
Right, and then the librarian would be like,
come on.
This whole system is ruined
How are you
now.
going to do Dewey like that?
Yeah, Dewey didn't have that in mind at all.
Come on.
And then you're right, Oregon Trail was soon to follow.
So fun. No one will ever understand. Our kids will never understand dying of dysentery.
Or caulk it. I mean, we got to choose. Are we going to caulk this wagon, or are we going to try to go through?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got the buffalo.
Oh, yeah.
It was sad. It was sad. It was violent for our age.
I got to tell you, the Oregon Trail was not an always pleasant place.
No, it was a horrible place.
But that's the history of our country.
I guess so.
People sacrificed for us to be here doing this. Talking about the Fugates.
Wait, so did the Fugates, does it say anything?
Yeah, they remained isolated from outside world.
Still.
Even locals who'd lived right nearby for decades would be shocked if and when they stumbled upon one of the infamous Blue People of Kentucky. I mean, they have like old pictures here, except they're clearly
like, are they
colorized?
Colorized. Are they homeschooling them?
Well, you're not sending inbred kids to public schools.
Well, like the Whitakers, like one of them, he just grunts. He doesn't even speak. It's really sad. Have you seen that guy? Yeah, I'm sure if you watch the videos.
On the Whitakers thing?
Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, yeah, there's the Whitakers. Oh, I remember it. It really upset me.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
They got a dog.
They don't look great.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
That guy just barks at the dog.
See? Don't inbreed.
Well, no, I don't think that there's...
Don't inbreed.
Yeah. Is that your message?
This is the message. Don't inbreed. Do not bang your siblings or cousins or anybody in your family.
Wait, cousins are inbreeding too?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. And that's not illegal, though.
I do not know the legalities.
Oh,
I got to go through the Dewey Decimal System.
God. I got to make some calls.
But look at their eyes. Like, they're so deformed. It's so sad.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that there is a good online presence of people that are watching out for them to make sure they're not exploited. Oh. That are going, okay, well, if you're there making money off your content of them, are they getting a cut? Are they getting a split? And
even if you get them the cut, what are they doing with it? They don't know what to do with it. They don't even know what a cut is.
Who are you to say that?
If you watch the whole thing, they're not all there. Well, if at all.
Maybe put it in a trust.
Okay, that's nice.
Put it in a trust for them. What brought you? I mean, what fascinates you? Do you think about meeting the Fugates?
It's like polygamy fascinates me. Cults. We talk about cults a lot. It's like stuff that it's like a world and a life that I'll never know. And it is
fascinating when you're like you're just living a different life in the same country on the same planet.
Are you having orgies with your family? Like, what is happening?
I don't know if they're definitely orgies.
I mean, I'm sure some.
I'm sure there are. The same reason non-inbreeding people, some orgy. you know, but I don't know if all inbreeding people orgy.
And like, I'm sure there have been some things or like some relationships that were maybe legit. Like, I'm sure like maybe a sister and a brother, I could see them being in love.
What are you talking about?
No, right? I don't know. I'm trying to like humanize it. Like I'm trying to do not write that clip down. Like, could a brother and sister in theory?
No, of course not. Unless it's
step brother, step sister
Paul
porn.
Rudd and Cher from Clueless. They ended up falling in love. But even in Clueless,
it's not blood though.
Not only was it not blood, the only way they skated that in Clueless, and it was still kind of weird, was Paul Rudd was Alicia Silverstone's stepbrother, and Alicia Silverstone's dad was getting divorced from the woman.
Yes. Okay, so like the family was breaking up.
An ex-stepbrother.
Yeah.
You can bang an ex-stepbrother.
That's the only one thing that's allowed.
I learned everything I need to learn from movies. You can bang your ex-stepbrother.
Thanks, Cher.
That's as close as you can get.
I'm just saying.
And even then, when you do that, you end up chewing up your food, spitting in your baby's mouth.
Right.
It ended weird.
It did. It ended weird. Oh, it all comes full
because it's
circle.
too close.
It's too close.
It's too close.
You're not a baby bird, Cher.
You can't do it, Cher.
You can't.
Ask Dion. She'll tell you.
You don't have a beak. You're not going to chew up.
Rolling with the homies.
Look, you do it. I can't. Just do it. Rolling with the homies. And then she like, Brittany Marie had like a good voice.
I know. But she did that on purpose. She knew that was her moment in the movie.
Also, why is that all of a sudden everyone's like bringing up her death, her and her husband's death? That's all over all the magazines now. Because they're saying that their mysterious death was very mysterious, just like Kim Porter and some of the other people around Diddy that died. They all died of like pneumonia. And
don't you tell me that Diddy got Brittany Murphy.
I don't know. They're saying, and the dad says she was poisoned and is not saying the name of the person that he believes that did it. Something happened. And think about this. Ashton Kutcher, really good friends with Diddy. Ashton Kutcher dated who? Brittany Murphy.
Oh my God.
You don't need Dewey. You just need me. And Sam, because Clueless. Is that crazy though? That's all of a sudden everywhere. I'm seeing it all over the place.
I love that everything's getting blamed on Diddy. I love that when Ellen's like, I'm moving to England because I can't take Trump. Everyone's like, you're on the Diddy list.
I mean,
and we know. Now we know.
Guarantee they were friendly.
There's all kinds of tweets.
I mean, he was on there all the time. She was friends with everybody.
There was all kinds of tweets about it.
What tweets?
She said that she wanted to call him like Huggy Wuggy or something like that instead of P. Diddy.
Isn't Huggy Wuggy the scary guy in our kids' like YouTube pages? Yeah,
I don't know.
Huggy Wuggy is like a scary thing. Okay,
but now it was something like that, and then what was a cute joke and Ellen is nice and P. Diddy is not a villain days. Now in the new context, it's like you better move to England. You're on the list.
Yeah.
She's like, I just didn't want to deal with Trump. No, we know.
Yeah, they didn't. I mean, the politics of two women being together is in danger. So she probably was just like,
yeah, Ellen's in danger.
Not in danger.
I'll tell you why Ellen's in danger.
She's on that Diddy list.
Diddy list.
Do you think we'll ever get a list?
I don't know. We still haven't got the Epstein list.
We didn't. And someone has it and they're holding it hostage and I want it.
I love the idea that anyone famous who leaves the country right now, we get to accuse them of being on the Diddy list.
You know you Diddy'd it.
Yeah. I think anything mysterious we should look back on now and go like,
it was Diddy.
That was probably Diddy when you think about it.
The more that this has come out, I told you forever ago my story that I don't remember what, maybe he was coming in for Making the Band and he came in, he opened the studio door and he just goes, oh, hell no, and walked out. And I remember being like really hurt. I was like, I don't want to interview Diddy, but like I would have had a picture with him and then I could have been like,
you would have got invited to a party.
Would have been associated. Yeah. And I would have just been like, just give it all to me.
I interviewed him.
You did?
With Who Kid.
How was it? Is there a picture of you with Diddy? Mm-hmm. You may be on the list now.
I know.
Why would you admit that?
Fuck. Did you like to edit?
No.
Fuck, I didn't do it.
You better keep that in. Don't edit it.
I gotta move.
You gotta go to England.
By the way, it's because Trump.
It's nothing to do with Diddy.
No. I'm moving someplace. I'm not gonna tell you where. Yep. Undisclosed location, because Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all I got.
What about Trump? I don't know. He just seems, I gotta go. I gotta go.
It's Trump, not Diddy.
Right. Nope.
And Trump was definitely at some Diddy parties. Right? They were friends back in the day. Millionaires like millionaires.
I think so. No, I think there's pictures of him at all these parties and stuff like that. But I also wonder if maybe the reason why, like, all the bad Trump stuff is Trump stuff.
Right.
It's never associated with other people.
Right.
he never drank.
Trump didn't?
No, he's
Wasn't
never
his jam?
drank. Like doesn't drink because his brother was an alcoholic, died.
Wow, good for him.
So I wonder if that kind of saved.
Oh,
Like he was more conscious of everything going on.
He didn't get GHB'd?
And knew when to draw the line of being
Right.
like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
I gotta go sell a building.
I'm not a baby oil type
Right.
of guy.
That's too much baby oil.
I do, not enough.
Not
of the
good. Not good.
I do want you later to get into the Britney. Go look up Brittany Murphy. It's all coming to light now.
I'm fascinated by it now. I'm gonna write it down as a matter of fact. That's how you know I'm serious.
Yeah, you make a lot of notes in that notebook.
Well, and everything gets checked up on. Brittany Murphy. I did not know.
And then her husband mysteriously died of the same thing. No, sums up.
Like her husband died after, right?
Mm-hmm. Same thing. Pneumonia. So did Kim Porter. So did a lot of the people around Diddy that he used to work with him. A lot of them died of pneumonia, aka poisoned. This is all alleged, but I mean, it kind of makes sense to me.
I mean, yeah, you seem to be sold on it, and I'm going to imagine that your reading of it has not gone past Instagram infographics.
Not at all.
Not even descriptions. Do you read the description or just the infographic?
It's usually just like the headline. Like I'll just there's a couple words. Okay.
And then there's some words under it, and you're like, wow,
That's
go
too
ahead
much.
and swipe.
Yeah.
I see some dots under there. I'll go ahead and swipe to the next. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
I'll go check with Dewey later. I'll try to be more thorough with my research.
No, you won't.
I won't.
Why you keep saying these things? I'm going to try to do this differently. No, you're not.
You know what? If I say it enough, I can manifest it. I'm making it, putting it out in the universe.
And that way I won't have to put action to word.
Correct.
Yeah, it's much better that way. It's easier. Well, look, I think this has been a great one.
It has. I think I'm gonna have more. I have more questions on the ride to the train. Stam has to go drop me off the train because I live in New York City, and I'm gonna ask you a lot of inbreeding questions.
Good.
I know not for the air.
I know everything about it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
I might have to call my cousin. Listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, subscribe on audio platforms, leave a review, do the whole deal.
Oh yeah. Do the deed. Do the deal.
Do the deed and the deal.
And Dewey.
And Diddy?
Not Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
No.
No Diddy. We'll see you next week.